Good morning. Today is October the 6th, which happens to be the first Friday of October.
I didn't know you were so on the ball with the calendar.
I'm not. My mom told me.
Well, anyway, hopefully you know this, but you're watching Cca-Tv. Most of you have probably heard what happened this past weekend in Las Vegas.
This last Sunday, a shooter killed more than 50 people and injured hundreds during a live music festival. This has been identified as the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history.
We spoke to CCA students and faculty for their reactions.
I heard about the shooting the night that it happened through Instagram.
I discovered because my friend, he sent me a text message about Las Vegas, and like one of his friends was there. It was horrible.
Obviously it was like shocking because it's like so close to us.
I felt sad about this incident. It could have easily been prevented and it shouldn't be happening.
I had an email from a good friend of mine who lives in Las Vegas, who was emailing me to let me know that all of my friends were safe and that they were okay. I didn't know what he was referring to, so I turned on the news and I saw the coverage of what had happened the night before. I think it's really important that we look out for each other in our community. If we're having a hard time, reach out to a friend or an adult that we trust.
When I hear about tragedies like this, I gotta take a second and just come back and realize that it's gonna be okay.
Our principal, Mr. Clean, says that if you are experiencing any troubles with this tragedy or have any personal trauma, our counselors, school psychologists, and teachers are available to speak with you.
Moving forward, CCA has many opportunities to help in and around our campus.
Eco Club happens to be one of them, and I'm part of it.
Eco Club, like many other clubs on campus, serves as a catalyst to spark positive change on our campus.
Join us in learning more about Eco Club.
The goal of Eco Club is to promote environmental awareness on campus and in our community. We collect all the recycling from the outdoor bins. We also have a garden that we have one garden for drought-resistant gardening and one for growing food. For recycling, so most metals, plastics, and papers are recyclable. Put what is recyclable in the recycling can and separate them. Eco Club meetings every Monday at lunch in Mrs. Slikes' room. The room number is C206. Our co-advisors are Ms. Slike and Mrs. Balch. And at our meetings we talk about environmental issues and how we want to spread awareness throughout the school and community through different projects.
Eco Club sounds like a great way to keep our campus beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of clubs, the TEDx Youth Club is another club at our school.
This club hopes to bring another TEDx Youth event to CCA to help spread big ideas to our students and community.
Here's some information for your mind.
TEDx Youth is a club that plans the TEDx Youth at CCA event, which is scheduled to be in spring of 2018.
The whole idea behind TED is to spread ideas, and so what we want to do with TEDx is to provide a place where students can transmit ideas, learn new things, and basically grow from one another.
So our club, TEDx Youth at CCA, is more of a after school kind of thing. We have the purpose of planning this overarching event. That's our end goal. Students who are interested in the club can apply through a Google form linked in our Instagram at TEDx Youth CCA. The deadline for the application is Friday, October 13th. So anyone who applies before then will be considered to be part of the TEDx team for our next event.
Let's take a little break from all this brain food and have a little fun.
Here's sports.
It's only their second episode, and it's better than ever.
Sports!
Girls golf beat LCC with a 61 stroke advantage.
Congratulations to the women's cross country team for being rated second in the county in the latest coaches poll.
Let's get some more information on that.
I run because I've been running since I was a little kid.
I like to eat whatever I want, whenever I want to.
I love the feeling of accomplishment I get after I run.
I run way too many miles per week, about 50 to 70.
The night before a race, I always have pasta and I always sleep 10 hours.
I do not put on my jersey until about 5 minutes before the race. I love to run with my team. They're a great group of kids, and we've been sticking together a lot this year.
In other news, field hockey beat Westview 4-1.
And they picked up their 7th win for the season.
Girls volleyball did great in their tournament in Vegas.
Here's more about that.
2 weeks ago, CCA Volleyball traveled to Vegas for a tournament. It was a super challenging tournament.
So it started Friday afternoon in Las Vegas and then finished Saturday evening. So it was a nice trip for the girls to be together, hang out, do some team bonding stuff as well.
It was our first time being invited to the tournament, so it's a huge honor.
Girls tennis beat LCC 16-2.
That's all the time we have for this week.
We'll see you next time on Sports.
Hey CCA, I'm Max, and I'm going to show you the new B-building bathrooms. So in here you can see we got nice sparkly new walls, and we also have nice new mirrors. So here you can see we have these new sinks with motion activators. And what's nice about these bathrooms is that the soap dispensers actually have soap in them. That's all for now. Catch us next week when we explore the boys' locker room. Bye-bye!
Before we go, we just want to let all seniors know there are only 30 senior ads left in the yearbook, so get them while they're hot.
And from us here at Cca-Tv, we hope you've had a good week, and we hope you have an even better weekend. Stay safe, CCA.
That was good. Boom, 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 boom.